Hare Krishna. Today we will talk about principles for good health according to Vedic scriptures. Srila Prabhupada once said that in modern times, if somebody can clear his stomach early in the morning at once, then he is considered to be having mystic powers. That means yoga siddhis. Srila Prabhupada once said that if somebody goes only once in a day to the toilet, he is considered a yogi. If he goes 2 times in a day, he is called bogi. Then if he goes 3 times or more, then he can be called as a rogi. Srila Prabhupada said that modern times most of the people are rogis, that means diseased persons. So why so much disease, even though modern medicine is so advanced? So we should go back to Lord Krishna, because Lord Krishna is the final authority and he is having perfect knowledge. Lord Krishna says in Garuda Purana very elaborately for good health. So what are the causes for ill health, for disease in a human being's life? The number 1, Lord Krishna says, drinking too much water. Number 2, eating hard and undigestible foodstuffs. Number 3, restraining passing of stool and urine for a long time. Number 4, waking up late in the night. Number 5, sleeping during daytime. Number 6, losing sapta dhatus, that is 7 vital fluids. Then number 7 is committing durachar and anachar. So durachar means committing sinful acts, anachar means remaining unclean. So somebody may be shocked to learn that you should not drink too much water, because modern people, they say, these naturopaths and all, they say that as soon as you wake up early in the morning, you drink 1 liter water, 2 liters water, and then during a daytime drink 6 or 7 liters of water. But actually, according to Garuda Purana, it is a myth, because drinking too much water causes a lot of diseases according to Lord Krishna, because he says that our body already has 70% water content. So if you put more water unnecessarily, then it may cause more diseases. How much water to drink? Lord Krishna says that you drink when you feel thirsty. So that is a very important principle. And number 2, one should not eat food unless one feels hungry. So that means after taking lunch, before the whole food is digested, then you feel hungry. One should not eat. Also, one should give some time for the food to be digested, especially in the night time. That is why one should not eat late in the night, because you eat the food and then immediately you sleep, then the food is not digested. That is why it is said, rest a while after lunch, walk a mile after dinner. Then of course everybody knows that one should not restrain passing of stool and urine for a long time. Then the greatest curse of a modern man is waking up late in the night, surfing on the internet, watching movies, going to clubs and bars and all. So people don't sleep during night time, and then they sleep during daytime, which is the cause of all diseases according to Lord Krishna. And the most important thing is sapta dhatus. So what are these sapta dhatus? So according to Ayurveda, number 1 is rasa dhatu, that means bodily fluids. Number 2, rakta dhatu, that means blood. Then mamsa dhatu, muscular tissues. And then meda dhatu, adipose tissue. Then asti dhatu, bony tissues, and then Majja Dhatu, bone marrow and nervous tissues, and then final one is Shukra Dhatu, reproductive elements like semen and ovum. So one should be very careful not to lose these 7 fluids, especially semen, because Srila Prabhupada said that somebody may enjoy in his youthful days by engaging in sex life and then discharging semen a lot, but that will result a very miserable old age. If you see most of the healthy men and then who lead a long life, like more than 100 years, they are actually mostly celibates, or restrained, they indulged in restrained sex life. So that is why we should follow these principles for keeping good health. Srila Prabhupada advised regarding eating habits. So Prabhupada gave this principle that while eating, one should fill the stomach to the half, then 1/4 with water, and then 1/4 leave it vacant so that the airs can pass and then help the food to be digested. And then another most important thing is cleanliness and not committing sinful activities, durachar and anachar. So anachar means, Prabhupada said, a civilized human being, one should take bath at least twice in a day, and especially after passing stool, one should take bath. Srila Prabhupada said it is not religious principle, it is hygienic principle, because so many germs are there, so one should better take bath after passing stool. And then not committing sinful activities. One should restrain the emotions, lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion and enviousness. Just like if somebody is very lusty and suffering from too much impetus for sexual life, then he goes to prostitutes or he indulges in illicit sex with strangers and unknown people, then which will lead to venereal diseases and other diseases. It is proven that angry outbursts causes headaches, hypertension, blood pressure and so many other diseases like diabetes and all. Then it is also given that out of enviousness, if somebody criticizes other people, then they suffer from arthritic pains like knee pains and other pains like this. So it's very important to control these emotions for good health. So like this, there are so many principles in Garuda Purana. So we should actually follow these principles very carefully, especially committing sinful activities. Srila Prabhupada said that most of the diseases are caused by past sinful activities. Just like one is suffering from tuberculosis, that means he has stolen gold from a Brahmana. If somebody is having disease connected to the teeth, that means he is a drunkard in his last life. If somebody is suffering from skin diseases, that means he has indulged in illicit sex with a superior's wife, like Guru's wife and all. If somebody is suffering from diabetes, that means he has indulged in illicit sex. So like this, there are so many causes. That is why so many of the diseases they cannot be cured. So one should avoid committing sinful activities, and then one should eat food that can be digested, and then one should sleep nicely, at least minimum 6 hours, and one should do some physical exercises like walking and some physical exercises. So this will keep us in good health, especially chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and controlling the mind. Thank you very much.